You ready? Yeah, get loose. Well, welcome to the Bourbon Bed. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. Oh crap, I messed up already.
Welcome to the Bourbon Bed. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. We're at Still Austin in Austin, Texas.
And it's 5 Sip Friday.
Oh, 5 Sip Friday. Oh, terrible.
Welcome to Austin, Texas. A huge thank you to Still Austin here for providing this sample here on 5 Sip Friday. We have some of our friends joining us. We can't wait to get into this thing. We have no idea what it is. And if it's your first time joining us for 5 Sip Friday, we nose the glass, take 5 sips, try and figure out what the heck we're drinking, say whether or not we like it, and ultimately it's revealed. This one might be Still Austin, might not be.
I feel confident that it's going to be Still Austin. I also have never had a Still Austin product that I haven't liked, so I am pumped for today's 5 Sip Friday.
You just automatically think you're going to like it.
Yep.
Fair
Am
enough.
I going to get it right? Nope.
Let's get onto the nose.
Spicy.
This is the oddest Still Austin nose I think I've ever experienced.
So we just did a tasting for a new single barrel. It does not nose like this.
Right, exactly. I like where this one's going though. It does have a sort of dusty presence.
Yes, I was thinking pencil shavings. You know, like old school, like I use the, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just something a little bit dry, a little bit.
There's a bit of a Barney farmhouse thing
Yeah,
here that I don't
farmhouse.
usually get on Still Austin things. Hold the phone. Maybe it's not a Still Austin. Probably still is.
I hope so. I have enough trouble with these.
Well, we've given our nosing notes. Anybody want to contribute?
Definitely baking spices here.
Love it.
Some baking spices. I get like a kind of apple pie feeling.
Yeah.
Baking spices, apple pie filling.
Yeah.
A lot of heads nodding. I think that's a good thing.
Sip number 1.
Sip number 1. Are you ready to start the weekend?
Let's start the weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Really interesting. I've never tasted anything like this from Still Austin before.
Tobacco, very dry. Oaky for sure. I don't always get a ton of oak on the Still Austin stuff.
Wow.
Fruity too. There's a fruit presence. Kind of comes and goes. Just a big wash of flavor there. It's a big wave, whatever this is.
My eyebrows kind of like went up and down. I'm confused on this.
You're
one.
having trouble controlling your facial movements at the moment.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Smooth?
I'm almost getting like a cigar blend.
Cigar
blend.
blend?
I
Yeah,
love
I
that.
agree.
Definitely, I get that.
Yeah?
Just left. It lasted quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Might,
finish.
It might maybe see a like a different type of corn in here, like one of the red corns or blue corns.
Yeah.
Red corn, blue corn, dry, long lasting, and
Cigar blend.
finish.
Yeah. Interesting.
Love
Takes
this
you on a
group.
journey. Everybody here is on to something. I'm real excited about this group. Let's get on to sip number 2.
Yeah. There's just a bit of a spicy pepper on this. Not like jalapeno or anything, but just maybe like a poblano or like something like chili.
Yep. Oh. Tingles the tongue. Yeah.
Tingles. Yep.
Cherry's great. Little brown sugar. So there is a bourbon-ish presence here.
Yeah.
But all that spice is washing through too. So the rye presence makes a lot of sense. There's some chocolate. I'm getting actually kind of a lot of milk chocolate all of a sudden on the finish of sip number 2.
Yeah.
That makes my mouth water. Wow, really interesting whiskey here.
Nice chili chocolate. I love it.
I think
Yeah.
that's a great note.
Yeah.
And that sweetness that's coming through, I think it's some kind of a berry, and I don't know if it's blackberry, if it's currant, if it's raspberry, but I'm at the very beginning, I'm getting the sweetness that feels like a little berry thing going on.
A lot of berry there,
Blackberry.
but like a pie filling, right? Almost,
Right.
almost hard to nail down.
I agree.
Yeah,
Oh my
pie
gosh.
filling, hard to nail down. We are all on the same page.
Love this group. Sip 3.
Yeah, we're bringing you on the road with us. Sip number 3.
Man, that cigar is really coming through for me.
Yeah. Oh,
The
it's
cigar. To me, yeah.
it's.
Shoot, last time you said that, I was like, I'm not gonna
Tim's
do
got a lot
that.
of confidence here that
There's
this is a rye.
confidence, and now I'm gonna be swayed.
Let me say though, that dark blue fruit, blueberry, blackberry, something in that range. Same thing that I get a lot of the time. Everybody okay over there? They look fine. Same thing that I get a lot of times on their blue corn whiskey, their bourbon, which is actually my favorite variety of their
Yep.
whiskey. But I don't think that this is that. It's too spicy. It doesn't stay in that vein. It changes a lot over time. Really interesting whiskey here. Tasting notes on sip number 3.
Got a little hint of mint.
Yes.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Like it?
It's almost like a fresh mint that you get on a dessert.
Yeah.
Okay.
That blue or blackberry was even more prominent in that third
now
sip.
every
Yeah.
sip it's getting a little stronger.
A little stronger for us, yeah.
Yeah, so blackberry, and I agree with that. I usually get some blueberry on that blue corn, but this is more blackberry for sure. Sip number 4, who's ready?
Yeah.
All right.
4. I'm getting desperately low on my sips. Shocking.
How odd. I want to say this, the mouthfeel is incredible. It really clings. I mean, look at the glass. It's sticking in there, and it lasts for,
Yeah.
like you said, the finish lasts a long time too.
Is it something I would drink every day? Absolutely not, but I find it very cool, very intriguing for today.
Yeah, it's a journey for sure. The sweetness,
Yeah.
the spice, the tobacco. It's a little bit earthy.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that we look for in a good whiskey that takes you on a journey that's what we're finding here. Very good. Sip number 4. Any new tasting notes? Yeah, he said that the front of his tongue and the sides are much more affected. There is that dance that's
Yeah.
happening on the front, almost effervescent. Totally agree on that. It's an experience. This whiskey is an experience. It's interesting, and I feel very fortunate that we got to try this one because I don't know what this is. Hey, let's think about proof and other stuff this
Oh
time.
yeah,
Okay.
we didn't do that.
Sip number 5.
All right, I have on this sip number 5, no new nuts for me, but I'm formulating a guess on this. Proof's gonna be hard for me today because we did do our barrel tasting earlier, so
That
I
did
feel
just
like
happen.
I'm a little bit affected by what we drank earlier today, but I have something in mind.
You're ready?
Well, I'm just ruminating on it.
All right, hit me with it. What do you think this is?
So even though Tim, I think, is gonna go with a rye again, I think this is a bourbon, and I think it's cigar finish. I really do. Like, that is the predominant note for me, and it reminds me of like
You think it's some
Jo-
sort of
like
like
a Joseph Magnus kind of cigar finish. Like, that is the flavor profile that I'm getting on this. And
Interesting.
so that's what I'm gonna go with. Proof point is really tough, so I'm just gonna throw out a random like 112. I don't know.
I love that. And so you think it's cigar blend type of bourbon?
Totally. Yes,
Like a
bourbon.
bourbon. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Any other notes, age or anything like that you want to throw out there? Just for
Oh.
fun?
So terrible with that. I don't know. It's Texas, so let's go. Gosh, if we go 4 years, it's like 10 anywhere else. So let's go 4.
All right, I think I'm with you in a lot of ways. I think your proof, you said 112.
I want. Sorry, 3 years. I'm going down to 3 years.
All right, so I'm still with you in a bunch of ways.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you said 112, which was my guess. I'm going to go 110. I think this is a very nice sipper for Still Austin here. There's nothing off-putting about it.
No.
The spice does build, but I don't think that this is a rye. So do I think it's a bourbon? Maybe, but there's a lot of chocolate that was showing up, which makes me think wheat as well. So I'm going to say bourbon, but I'm going to say that it's got a lot of, somebody's back here said interesting corn. There's some,
Oh, like a mix of grains.
yeah, I think that there's some interesting
Yeah,
corn.
good
I think there's
call.
some wheat. I think there's some rye. All of that is showing up here. 110 proof. And I'm going to go, you said 3 years age. I'm going to go 4 years age
Oh.
just to hedge bets because that's what we do here at the Bourbon Band. And I think that's my guess. I don't think there's anything more to say.
Yep.
So anybody else who wants to come on up here and give us your guess, it is your turn.
I'll be the first one to act foolish.
Come on up.
I don't think it's a rye this time. I think this is a bourbon. I do think I'm getting too much tobacco on the end. I think it's some kind of a cigar blend, so I agree with you. I think it's it's going to be right around 4 year. First sip, I thought it was going to be a cask strength, but I don't think it is. I'm going to go 108. The one I know is right, it's going to be Still Austin.
Yes.
Okay. That seems like a safe bet.
I echo everything. My first inclination was it was going to be a rye, but I think he's right. I think it's a high rye bourbon that has maybe a secondary grain that's not traditional, and 109 was my my
Okay.
guess. So yeah.
We're all the same neighborhood there.
Okay, so we've been here 3 times this week, and so I've been, and we're from Chicago. But the reason I say that is I've tasted. I think I've tasted this, and I don't know if I really have or not. But I think this is their cask strength rye because when I tasted it, it was really smooth, and I think the cask strength is like 116.
I enjoy 98 to 103. And this is right in that zone. So if it's 118, 112, 109, Don't be afraid of this.
I'm gonna say bourbon also. And the proof, I'm thinking about 103.
Well, now I'm off camera. Well, we've got a lot of guesses here, and now here comes John Schrepel, head distiller for Still Austin, to tell us what we're drinking. What a treat it is, by the way, to be joined here by John. And what are we drinking? What's the proof? What's the age? What do you got?
What'd you guys think of it first?
Delicious.
Oh, it was
Everybody
excellent.
loved
We all
it.
loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the monster mashes. This is the 4-year of it. So it's 63% white corn, 17% wheat, 10% raw rye, 8% malted rye, and 2% malted barley at 108 proof.
108.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We all agreed it's fantastic. We got bourbon. A lot of us got that. 108 proof. We were all in the neighborhood, pretty close to it. Age 4 years. A bunch of us were right there.
Yep.
Fantastic sample, fantastic whiskey. We shouldn't be surprised by that. As Julie said twice in this video, we love everything that Still Austin produces. And thanks to everybody for joining us. Thank you to you for following along from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
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 New single barrel coming soon.
Want more Bourbon Van? Join us on Patreon for as little as $3 a month and get access to exclusive videos and live streams, music and whiskey pairings, and guaranteed opportunities to purchase our single barrel whiskey selections, plus obligatory Mavis photos with nearly every post.